Hey there, it's Patmos and welcome back for the next episode with surviving the aftermath, as we are quite busy with, well, it's a cute town. Would be nice if we could grow a bit more, but for that, well, we need extra water, extra food, we need basically a lot of stuff actually. So, we'll see. Let's get the stockpile out of there. Let's decontaminate our toilets. It's helpful. So we're doing some research because we are going for the school. Hopefully we can manage to get that soon. We have a few sick colonists, but they can be healed, so that should not be an issue. And hopefully we can do some nice things on the map soon. Now what I would like to do is... oh, we have an arguing couple. Children's right. A commotion has formed in the middle of the colony. A couple is arguing about how their children should be raised. The mother thinks they should be tasked with handling domestic work, while the father thinks they should be allowed to spend their days playing. Side with the mother, side with the father. The children should be educated or ignore the dispute. Let's go with educated. Even though the colony needs all the help it can get, the best solution long term is to look into educating the children. Talk of building schools and shoes, as everyone wants the children to learn how to be productive members of the colony. We get extra happiness and an increase in hope. That's very good. I like that option. And since we are going for research towards the education one, that'll be interesting. Of course, we'll need to get some research points. And what I was going to do is we're going to send this member to the world map, because we have the Beyond Tomorrow one, and we're going to investigate the structure. So let's do so. Let's send her out and go and investigate this structure. At least then we'll get the mission really going. That'll be interesting. At the same time, these two are attacking this bandit. Hopefully they win. That will help us close one of the missions with the coalition. In this case, we get some nice rewards for it. Maybe we can do this one afterward, but we'll see. For now, let's get the colony going again. Yeah, bunk beds is done. Now we need some more research points. And those can also be things for the near future, to go and see if we can actually get... where is it? The society stuff going. The frontier outpost, so that we can move settlers into the world map. That will be quite a good thing if we can move settlers into the world map, because they can score us research points or something like that. So that's very good. Alright, she discovered the zone. Now she is a scavenger, but she's also good at research, so we could take these research points. And I think I'm going to do that, because then we can develop the colony even further. Those research points are very important. Don't neglect your research. You really need it. Alright, they're slowly winning. That's good. Hopefully we can prevent that colony. Or defend that colony, I have to say. A lot of pollution here. But also quite good amounts of stuff that we can need. Metal, concrete, plastics. That's nice. Do I see any new things that we can already... Silver stolen. There it is. A theft attempt from an unknown source succeeded with stolen silver from the colony. Assign more people to the surveillance vans, but we don't have those yet. They're not worth it in the beginning. There's not a lot we can do against these covert ops right now. Later on we can, and we will, but now we need all the people we can get just for have a functioning colony. So that'll be okay. Now you might know that a new little patch came out for the New Hope DLC. They made things a little easier, just a little, but Hope will now go down slower. There are more events that can get you Hope. So you're not only just busy with keeping Hope up, but you can also do some actual work on the colony, because right now the settings as they were kind of prevented you from really doing something for the colony. It was basically once you got to like 50 or 60 settlers, you were just busy keeping hopes up and keeping everybody as happy as you can so they don't all leave. And that was a bit too harsh, of course. Alright, well, I think the colony is functional. Hope is good, so we don't need to give a feast. We have one guy that can protect the colony. There's no resources he can get somewhere, so there's no point in using him that way. Ah, the hostiles are defeated. Very good, we got some money for it, and now we have a mission done. So I think we should check on where we have to go now. So let's locate these. Ah, they're right here, the pillagers. So, these should move that direction straight away. So that we can try to get rid of that as well. Hopefully we can. Here we have another one. She's ready to get into this. Now let's see. Beyond tomorrow, we're going to investigate the structure. There we are. As the specialist arrives at the clearing, they discover that whatever the structure is, it was left unfinished. Sun-bleached remains of construction workers are scattered around the ruins. It's unclear what the structure is, but its foundations go deep underground, and the sheer size of it is awe-inspiring. Word of the unidentified building reaches the colony, and an excited conversation starts up as people scramble to voice their theories on its purpose. More information is needed, and the specialists should keep their eyes peeled for more unusual structures, and we get 5 very good tools out of it. That's nice. Okay, so we should keep our eyes open for more interesting structures, and I think we should do some research right now, because we can really use that. So let's go do some research soon. Scout some areas, see what we can get there. We should also start bringing in some of the goodies that they have there. So that'll be interesting. Well, this all looks good. This is the moon rock area. There's still 50 moon rocks there. Oh, 30 now, so that's good. And we almost got to the edge of the map, which is nice. That means that we see a lot now. Hopefully they'll also reveal some resources soon. Ah, we get another one. There we go. Before the apocalypse, two people constructed all sorts of buildings, but this structure is something not even those who remember the time before recall having ever seen. The remote location would also suggest that whoever was building it wanted to keep it hidden from the common folk. The markings on the equipment were recognizably, though there are a few remote areas where similar markings have been seen on buildings and on old wreckage. Now, when everybody knows what to look for, it should be easy to spot if similar sites exist. And we're going to investigate those sites on the world map. Very good. Ah, this one's feeling much better. Okay, so basically we need an influx of a few immigrants. Then we can build a few more farms and stuff like that. That's going to be helpful. We also need some research points to get to the school to educate our kids. And, well, those are basically, I think, the most important things. Now here we have a fishing pier. We can upgrade it to be a fishing hut that works during a winter storm. That's very powerful, so I'm going to upgrade this one. I think we only have one fishing pier, so we might soon start another one. Ooh, group is crawling towards the gate. Alright, let's see. Nature's call. Seeing eccentric in these parts is not uncommon, but even then this group is unlike anything anyone has ever seen. They look dirty and come from the direction of the forest, their clothes made of leather and fur. They don't speak, but from the gestures it's obvious they're asking for food. And we can give them food for clothing, food for metal parts, or food for components. Now we have no use for components yet. We have no use for metal parts yet, and we can use clothing since we have run out. So let's trade with them. Get some clothing. And that's done. That's nice. Well, that was a good trade, and luckily no aggressive people that came to attack the colony. I always like that. They're now starting the upgrade on the fishing hut, which should make it more productive. And there's even more upgrades that we can do that should make it more productive. We can see that now we get education researched. That's very nice. She's doing the recon soon. Ah, they're getting close. So we should be getting this guy soon. Very nice. So we're kind of getting somewhere. Ah, we have somebody available. So let's start producing some tools now. Because the colony could use some tools. Moon rocks depleted. Ah, that's okay. Let's see. Are there already new moon rocks that we can still get out? Or not, because then we can get the person out of there. No, there's no new moon rocks. So we'll leave this up here. The colonist needs medical assistance. Well, we have a medical facility. He died. Oh, that was fast. So let's get this person out. That can do the carrying task. Rats are eating our food, but that should disappear quickly. And now we have a better working fishery. Although now only one person is working in there. We need another one in there soon. 5 colonists are irradiated. So we do need all our medical facilities being active right now. Luckily they can do a pretty good job and work pretty fast. So let's keep this up. Would be very nice. Ah, there's nobody in here. Let's put somebody in there because we need to get rid of this corpse here. Because that's not good, having a corpse laying around town. That's not going to help. But we're quite short on people. So getting a few survivors is really not going to hurt the colony. It's going to help big time. Alright, research is complete. That's good. Let's see. She's done with the research, so that's good. Now we could use all of them to attack this guy. So let's just do so. Because I think that will really help bring him down quickly. And we already got this one, so let's claim the reward. We get tools, clothes, and coins for it. So yeah, let's claim it. And 100 reputation. That's really good. And now we have a lot of coins. So I think we should get a new specialist. It's a scout. That's nice. We'll get an increase in hope. And it only costs 500 coins. So we'll recruit him straight away. Send him out to the world map. Because a scout is very useful. They can usually move quite far. And do good things. You can also scout this area, of course. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. The first location is a long trek away from the nearest city. The structure on this site is in even worse condition than the one before. The pillars supporting the buildings are partially melted. Ruins and deep bomb-made craters on the ground tell the story of how this place faced its end during the succession wars. In those endless wars that were waged after governments fell. The structure seems to be made mostly of high-grade materials, hinting that whoever was funding this project had power and influence in the old world. Alright, let's go to the next location. And we got some weapons. Now we're going to do some scouting here as well. That will be interesting. So let's see. 3 colonists are threatening to leave. Yeah, that's precisely not what I want. I don't want people to leave because we already have a shortage of people. Those are basically the... we have people dying of old age as well. It's only day 27 and they're already dying of old age. Alright, so this all we have. That's good. Advanced scrapper, advanced recycler. That means that they should be working better, which is very interesting. We could also go for bartering, but then we can trade. I think we should first go for the frontier outpost. Because with that frontier outpost, we should be able... Ooh, military might. A new quest available. Let's read it. Old world military camps are hard to find thanks to efficient camouflage, but according to a recent arrived survivor, several of them have been found and taken over by a group of bandits he was briefly captured by but managed to escape from. Tracking and taking these bandits might give an opportunity to get their loot. Alright, this is a mission we'll accept. We now see that there's moon rocks again. Let's get this guy out, put him in the moon rock business. Yeah, we are desperately short of people. Forester, we'll put 1 in the forester. Alright, we should see how we can get the 3 people in, but I don't think there is a way. If they're unhappy, they're unhappy. What we can do, however, is again focus on this and go for communal living. So let's... we're already doing research, I believe, so we'll wait with this. But once we can... a shanty will not give a happiness downfall, and the tents do, so that's a good thing. So let's wait until we get the frontier outpost, and then we'll do research on better accommodations for our people. Then we'll slowly have to switch out the tents for those better ways of living. But that's fine. Don't think it will save these three. These might leave. And since people are also dying of old age, that's not good. Luckily, we're down to 3 elders now, so there's not a lot that can die of old age. We do still have 15 children, which is about a third of the colony. A little over that even. So, yeah, we really need to get a few kids growing up or some people that might actually work in the colony. I don't see any new discoveries being made around, so no new piles of wood or something that our specialist can get. Oh, there's berries here.
Yes.
He can help get out, so we'll let him help with that. More food. Frontier outpost is done. Let's go for the shanty. Let's research. Let's see, the frontier outpost. I would like to get it. Luckily, it doesn't need to be placed at a wall or something like that. We can just place it right there. Let's see, because we have something here as well. School. Yeah, we have the resources for it. We just have nobody that can work there. But as soon as we do, this will allow us to educate our citizens. Problem is, where do I put it? Oh, I think right here then. Let's get working with it. 2 colonists irradiated. Oh, there's a lot of people carrying stuff. That's good. They're bringing all the goods in quite quickly. So they're going to build the school. Low on tools, yes I know. Outpost depot is done and hostiles defeated. That's good. Let's go. Let's see. Ooh, a rival faction. You're not the only one with plans to unite the surviving societies under one banner. A powerful foe is gathering influence and extending its control over the wastelands. Every time you stumble, their grip grows stronger. Each failed or ignored request increases their reputation, ultimately pushing societies on their side and against you. Monitor this progress in the Federation's status and push back by completing requests or undertaking sabotage missions. Well, that's all that can happen. That's fine. So we have found one of those people that are not so nice, I guess. Let's do some more recon. I'd like to get a lot of recon done. Ah, there we have found the wasteland nomads. Ah, here are the military forts, I guess, that we have to take down. Question is, what should we do with this guy now? Balance of power. We are quite stronger than those deer, so I think we should hurt them soon. Let's keep going. Alright, hostiles defeated. That should have completed a mission. Yeah, and this is loan a specialist to the coalition. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go here first, because this is a good loot. So let's claim the reward. Confirm. And then locate this one. Yes. And they want a specialist. So let's go. Let's click a specialist that we can miss. I think this one will be good. She can go right here, and then we can set loan. They'll keep her for a while. And then after a while, she'll come back. Yeah, those balance of powers are not very good. I think we should get our guys back to our little village soon. And once they're healed, we can go out some of these places. But they're quite strong, actually. So I would like them to return to the colony. Same as this one. You should return to the colony. She'll bring 2 weapons as well. That's nice. Alright, all of our specialists moved. That's good. So let's keep expanding town and hoping for survivors. They're very useful, but they're not really coming in at this point. Communal living will be... Ah, very good. Let's hope they don't turn hostile. That helps. That happens sometime. 3 adults, 3 children, 3 elders. Some good amounts of food. This is a very good batch of people. Let's hope they don't turn hostile. Yeah, I was afraid of that. That happens every now and then. Let's get our specialists in. Let's put 2 people in there for defense purposes. And now let's hope we can take him out. But this is not good. Yeah, alright. So we took 2 out, meaning that we didn't get that many people in actually. Because those were probably 2 of the adults. That's why we see that we now have only 1 person available. So this really didn't help much, unfortunately. Although I really want the school up and running, because that will be very helpful. Back to health, that's good. So we have 18 kids now, 22 adults and 1 elder extra. So I think 1 elder and 1 adult got quite hurt by those actions. I wonder if some of these that are now being healed will be available soon for pickup duty. We'll see. I'm going to wait a little bit. Let's see if that works. Ah, specialists on the world map are ready for action. Well, he can take out this deer on his own, so that's good. Let's do so. This one is on his way to the coalition. That's working out well. She's on the move. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll leave it at this. This one is doing recon. Very good. There's a lot of bandits around I've seen on the world map, so we'll have to do something about that too. 5 colonists are infected. Well, it's down to 3. Should be getting better. So, in the end, we got someone extra. I'm going to get this person out now. You need a carrier. So despite the extra people that we got in, we're not really reaping the benefits of it, because I don't see how many extra jobs get fulfilled right now. Alright, I thought I seen Moonrock fall, but apparently it didn't, so there's no more Moonrock now. So let's get this person out. Now we'll have 2 people available. How are we doing with food? Okay, that's good. We need some extra water though, so let's put her in here to get the extra water that we need. And, well, there's not a lot that we can do with research at this point. Let's go for flushing maybe, but then we also need water. Water pipes, this one. So let's set it to research this. As soon as we have the points, it will do that. And it's now time to think about building those shanties, because they give a better feeling to our colonists. But we need a space to build them without too much issues around. Might be a little place here that we can use. Not 100% sure. There's a lot of pollution around, which is a problem. We might also just remove the forester here, put it right in this spot, because this is better ground anyway. And then we can build the shanties here for a bit. Hostiles defeated. That's probably this guy, that one. Yeah, very good. Those deer are gone. Guess he should head home too. Although he doesn't need any healing at this point. He could be picking up some candy, but this takes a long way because he's not that good. Let's get him home for now. He has a lot of goodies with him that we can use in the colony.
Of course.
And then when everybody's healed up and stuff, we can go out again. Research points. She can get her research points. Take some damage, but it goes rather quick. So she won't be too badly injured, and we'll get research points for it. Let's see. This one is busy. We have the specialist there soon. And this is build a tavern. Alright, so we'll have to locate it first. Then you click it. Then you go to one of these buildings that you can build in it. And for instance, we can build a tavern. But it will take a lot of stuff. And we have to unlock it first. So that's not really helpful at this point. We're not going to use that right now, because I don't know why we would. Okay, let's see. We have a few specialists in, but some need some healing time. So let's give them that time. Let's help with the berries.
Yes?
As soon as all the berries are in, we have no people gathering this anymore, so they can do different jobs. Let's get one specialist out of the gate, because we don't need him in there. There's just so much work to be done. Let's get somebody in the plastics business, but You already have quite a few plastics, so that's not really worth it, actually. Maybe you should go into the wood business. Yeah, this guy. Alright, let's start working on some shanties to improve the standard of living. 1, 2, 3. That should do the trick. 3 more shanties. They can house quite a few people in there. 1 more than in a tent, so 4. So this should house 12 people. That's also about a third of the colony. And they should get less of the poor shelter and restless comfort ones. So they should be better rested and stuff. That should really help make the colony a bit more happy. And that is the aim right now, so... Oh, we totally ran out of wood. But we can move this work area a bit closer, so that they don't have to walk that far anymore. And that should speed things up as well. Berries depleted, researching water pipes now. That's very good. Penelope is now an adult. Ah, we have an extra adult that can help out. Very good. School is functional, so our kids get some education. The first shanty is up. Immediately 3 people live in there. That's good. And with people growing up, we could do some extra work in here. Very nice. Ah, yeah, we should be putting extra people in here too if we can. It's an easy way to get extra food. 3 colonists left the colony a while ago. Ah, that's probably why we didn't get the bonus from those new ones, because at the same time 3 others left. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Although I would like a few more of them. Ah, just 2 more pieces of wood here. A few more there. And we can start to finish this. Only 3 out of 4 living in there. Well, this will take some time before this number changes. So they'll have to sleep in there for a while and stuff before those numbers get better. But they will in the end. And that's what counts. And now that these berries are almost gone, what I would like to do is start hunting a few animals here. That can be quite interesting as well.
All right.
So let's get some of the specialists out here. Ooh, this one is done. Got all the research points. Some damage, but that's okay. She can return to the colony now. Heal up. That will be nice. Do we already have fun box? We only have 15, yeah. So we can't even get what they are suggesting. Alright, berries is depleted. Ooh, heat wave. Intense and oppressive heat takes over the area as moisture evaporates. Colonists struggle to keep hydrated and cool while working. Lakes dry up and plants wither in the cracked soil. Colonists drink double the normal amount of water. Crops yield on open fields suffer. Build and fill water storages while stockpiling food to survive. Colonists sweat, making hygiene harder to keep up. Okay, let's pause for a second. So we need an extra clean water storage. I know that for a fact. Yeah, to store some extra water. And we might need to... See, consumption is now 44. That will go up to 88. So having an extra well somewhere might work out. Need to find a good spot for it though. Maybe somewhere here. If this works. 90% efficiency. Yeah, that's not too good. Let's see. Maybe somewhere here. Not too close to the pollution. 98% efficiency. Alright, we'll build a well there. That's an extra 12. That should combat the dehydration problems. So we won't run out of water. Let's start harvesting. Because otherwise we'll lose all the crops. And then, I think we might end up with not too much of an issue. 3 colonists are threatening to leave again. Why are they only thinking of themselves and thinking, oh well, let's not help the colony, let's just do what we want? They should be nice to each other. Direct heat, a boosted burner, large drum, solar power. I think we are going for toilets. Flushing. So what that does is we'll build a water supply near these 2 toilets. And I'm going to build an extra one, by the way. And now these generate some form of contamination. And then they won't. So that's good. Another shanty is done. That's really good. Alright, let's gather all our specialists at the same spot.
How may I help?
Yep, there they all come. And then let's hunt some deer. Because there are deer here, yes. So let's go. They'll attack us and then we can get all the meat from them. Yeah, there's another one here. Very good.
Reporting in.
So let's take out all that meat. That's just some extra food that's walking around in your village, so make use of it. There is a mission. Night stalking. Reports of odd sightings have created an ominous atmosphere in the colony. A pair of unflinching eyes are set to follow anyone walking alone in the dead of night. The colonists are afraid to work once the sun goes down and demand the situation is resolved quickly. Set up more lights or increase the amount of guards. Well, we can put in a few more lights, but the question is, can you really see it in the dark? So we'll increase the amount of guards. The guards start patrolling the streets the same night only to find tracks leading to a nearby forest. They come to a small den next to an old crater, guarded by a lone wolf, who's most likely the one stressing the colonists. After driving the beast off, they locate and gather pockets full of lunar dust from where the wolf was lying just moments ago. If used correctly, it might be useful in keeping the colony awake and alert even in the middle of the night. So we get some moon dust, we get happiness, and we get an increase in hope. Well, that was worth it. And now that we got all that, we are going to put this episode to an end because we've done quite a bit and it's been over half an hour. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Feel free to leave any comments, tips, tricks for surviving the aftermath in my comment section. I will respond to it. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.